in shortly. Yeah, man.
There's a Michael Cernoch?
Yeah, that's Chris's brother.
Oh, I was
Yeah,
like, what?
yeah,
I was like,
yeah. I'm in the haze in this joint, man. Like I look like a.
oops, my camera's crooked. Sorry, y'all. All right, here we go.
Crazy, man. Sound like somebody running down the hall. Hey, Justin, good to see you. Mike, good to have you with us. Yeah.
What's going on, everybody?
They'll be in shortly. They've been on the road. So, like myself.
Yeah, what'd you guys get in?
Man, we got here probably about 4:30. But what I did, so I left the house about 5:30, and then I got we hit yard sales on the way here. So like about 4 o'clock we were done. But we're right on my motel's like right on the route. So there's literally yard sales on either side of the motel. So
Boom, boom.
yeah, it's kind of crazy. There's a massive church sale like up the road from us that was shutting down when we were coming in. So we'll be hitting that first. Yeah. Hey, Miss Annie.
Hey, Annie.
Wally, good to see you, buddy.
What's going on, everybody?
Yeah.
So like, while waiting on them, I can share my RA blunder of the day. So like, I'm like going on I'm on eBay like snooping, right? And I see like this Inception Steelbook Best Buy only 4K edition is like going for $100. Look it up. Sell prices like 25, like 27, like with tax. And so I'm like hyped. I'm gonna 3x my money, so I bought like 2 copies. I didn't want to be greedy, I look again. It hasn't gone there yet. I'm pretty sure I bought the wrong copy. It's like, damn it. Well, that's all right. It's a good thing about the one good thing about RA is like you can always back out.
Yeah, you can always get back up. Sorry, we made a mistake here.
Dude, there were a couple of times I did that with shoes. I was like, I don't know, man. I didn't know what I was doing.
Yeah. Dude, I bought some shoes that I bought them in my size, and I'm like, do I want to wear them or do I want to sell them? I found some high top Adidas. I love Adidas. Like that's the shoe that I prefer that every night to myself. Yeah. Just personal. Yeah. So I've got some high top red, white, and blue that like it's got the red and blue stripes on it. They're sweet. Mm-hmm. But they're nice. About $70, $80. Like I think I picked them up for like 20 at Ross. So I was like, they're sitting over there just waiting, like they're in the wings, Like I could
sell them and buy some more.
I mean, I could wear them, resell them. Yeah, but I'm like, yeah, it's kind of crazy. Hey, Karen, good to see you. Thanks for being here, Kent.
Tracy,
thanks for being here.
Hi, everybody.
Tracy, thanks for the shout out. I've been flack today about the Instagram and all that stuff. I got in the motel room and took a shower, ordered some food, and passed out for a little while because driving all day. And it's actually, man, the wind has been pretty strong. Like, dude, there's literally like we were hitting yard sales on the way up, and there's clothes on the road. Like,
on the road,
the wind has been so strong. Like, yeah, it's like whipped clothes off of people's tables, like out into the highway.
Dang.
I was like, yeah, it was pretty strong. Wear them and sell them. Yeah, true. Maybe I could just wear them till they sell. like put one of those prices on it, like I do with other things. But, Yeah.
Are you stacked yet? What was your best find so far?
Dude, I've been talking to Kevin, so we're actually hooking up with him tomorrow. But
Okay.
he told me, he's like, man, he said, I'll tell you up here, he's like, you guys think, everybody thinks like when they watch his videos, like, why is this dude selling $8 and $10 items? Well, when I went to my first 4 sales, I was like, what is going on? Like, there's nothing here. Like, literally, there's nothing here. I'm like, and he's like, I told you. But then I hit, I was literally like, I'd pick up one item that was decent. But not decent being like a $15 item, that I could flip for $15 profit. I was like, wow. And then I hit a estate sale, which was a family ran estate sale. So then things got better. Things got a lot better. I got 2 banker boxes of books, which isn't my favorite thing to sell, but the books were there's this crazy book called let me think of the name of it. I've got it on my phone. I'll have to pull it up. It's in the back. But anyway, it's something to do, like it's like basically like a chronicle of Southern living. And the guy had probably 40 different volumes of that. They sell for about $10 a piece. So the estate sale fill boxes of books for $10. So I found
how steep were the prices?
Yeah, actually, they had tons of antique furniture in there, which their prices on that stuff was strong. Basically the guy said, hey, we looked everything up. We went at about 75% of what it sells for. So like, keep in mind, this is Friday. So they're running the estate sale Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So it's on the way home for me. So there are some vintage electronics in there. Like I'm talking like phonograph kind of electronics. And there's some radios like the old tube style that I would love to have, but I'm not paying 75% of eBay pricing to resell on eBay. Like that ain't happening. So I told him, I said, look, I'll be rolling back through Sunday morning. Let's see where you're at that point. And, the guy's like, yeah, you're welcome to come back. But I tell you what I did find there, and I'll have to, it'll be in a video for sure. Dude, I found I know this may be offensive to some people, but I found a mink hat.
Mink hat. Wow.
Yeah, that was like, it's got Christie's on it. It's pretty, there. Here we go, boys.
Y'all ready for this? Hey.
Cernoch in the beard. Oh man.
Yeah. So we made it.
Yeah.
On,
you guys literally just rolled in.
Literally.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you what, the view is spectacular.
Awesome.
You ready? Look at this.
I'm like, what are you looking at? Hey, that's not bad.
Look at that, guys. I'll tell you what, Cernoch picked a world-class hotel. This thing is futuristic, bro. It's got quartz backroom countertops, right? Not even that. It has these. Have you gone in there?
I have not.
Okay, look. They have these. The shampoo and the conditioners are like attached to the wall, and they're like these squeeze bottles.
They're
fancy, right? They're dispensers. Dude, this TV is the TV flat screen, nice wood grain, everything. Look, I'm telling you, this hotel just got built. Had to.
Bro, are you guys sourcing or starting your bachelor party early, dude?
It's awesome, man. I really like this place. I'm telling you, it's been a crazy journey. Shout out to Cernoch for whipping, because I'll tell you, the first 45 minutes we drove through a storm, and it was like the rain was just whoosh, and there was all the 18-wheelers that is boxed in, man. It was crazy.
So guys, I mean, hat camp, you gotta come because you see what hat camp gets you, right? Like you get on board with the hats, man.
You get the futuristic hotel rooms, bro. No, but the ride actually wasn't that bad at all. This is my fourth state of the day though.
Jeez.
I went from DC to Maryland, back to DC, took Josie to the airport at National Airport, which is basically Virginia, DC, then to West Virginia, and now we're in Virginia.
Dang.
And we're gonna go sourcing tonight.
Where at?
There's a Ross right there.
It's open till midnight.
What? I wonder what's a better experience, Ross at midnight or Waffle House at midnight. I don't know.
We haven't eaten yet either. Well, we did just get a free cookie at the front desk.
What about that midnight Ross there?
Kent already knows. Like Kent knows.
It's like I resemble that remark.
Yeah, don't think I didn't look when I was looking at looking for rooms. I'm like, yo, look at that Ross right there.
Strategically plan your trip around Ross.
Yes.
Yeah, there you go.
So you stopped at some ways on your way up, huh? Eric, are you there?
I talked to Kevin. Yeah, I'm here. Are you good? You got me?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I talked to Kevin, and Kevin's like, "Man, sourcing's a little lean around here." And I told him like the first 4 yard sales, I was like, "Oh my goodness, it might be a little tough." But yeah, after that, it picked up a little bit. There's definitely some stuff, and honestly, for in the morning, man, like Kevin's kind of hooked us up with community sale, like inside track kind of thing. So we'll be on it tomorrow.
Sweet.
In the AM.
Eric, they said you're working on your tan, huh?
Wait,
your hotel room hotel room has a tanning bed?
Yeah, man, because I don't. Nah, dude, I was out today in my flops. So I've definitely got a little color to the legs.
Oh, see, you know me, man. I burn too. You burn
a little bit, yeah.
See, my Irish blood, I burn really easy.
Yeah.
So I'm excited though, man. Like I'm ready to score some treasures, man. I don't know about you guys. So what time are you waking up?
Man, sales start at 7 in places.
Oh yeah, okay. We're up. Breakfast is at 6:00, so we're out the door at 6:15. I'm pretty sure Cernoch eats as fast as I do, probably.
Restaurant life.
You guys like a pelican, just open up the gullet, let it slide down.
Yeah. Tommy said the 100-mile parted out sale. Yeah, it definitely had me worried. That estate sale I hit was pretty sweet. Like there's some nice stuff there, but I got enough to pay for my trip out of that estate sale. So after that, it's all gravy from there, right?
Done.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, I looked at because the ones that I'm really interested in hitting too are, like the little mini flea market ones, as Cernoch calls them, because those are like, I saw like in the Facebook group, they have like little church spots where where there's like multiple people set up at the churches.
There's a massive one, like maybe 2 minutes from my motel, like that actually Kevin said he scored probably $1,000 there today. But he's like, guys, there's tons of stuff at that one. That's what he told me there. So that's one we should hit early for tomorrow. It's the church parking lot. It's like both sides. It's a massive church. Both sides of the parking lot slammed full of booths. Like they were closing down when we were driving past. this afternoon, but it's literally right here, close.
Oh, see, I'm stoked. I feel like a kid on Christmas right now.
Hey, I went to a thrift store today, a little further down too, that you guys would go nuts. Like piles of clothes as far as you can see. I was like out on a mat. I actually pulled a couple of pieces that I saw immediately that I was like, oh yeah, I'll share this to the guys. In Alta Vista, the high school has a monthly sale. Alta Vista is like right here where I'm at, Star City, like right. I'm very close to that right now. So,
Wait, so how far are you from us?
I don't know. To be honest, I'm on 29. Like my motel is dead on 29.
See, I don't pay attention to numbers and roads and stuff like that. I just follow the arrows on the GPS. So I have no idea what road or anything we're on. Do you know?
If anybody wants to come party, we're at the True TRU by Hilton.
Yeah.
Lynchburg.
After the hotel party is the hotel. Wait, after the party, it's the hotel party, and after the hotel party, it's the lobby. How does the song go? I can't remember.
It's the hotel lobby. Yeah, you got it. I thought you guys were going to Ross.
No, yeah, but I mean, after the Ross party is the after party.
You're popping
So
bottles.
you guys are literally 4 minutes from
you. Oh, sweet.
like we're basically at the same. Yeah, we're at the same intersection pretty much, but I'm on another side. Like you're on 460, I'm on 29. So like
Cool.
Up there where your Ross is, like if you leave Ross and take a right, you'll be where I'm at.
Yeah, there's literally the sign is right next to us. 29 towards Danville. So it looked like most of the sales are south of us.
Yeah, that Alta Vista, like they have tons right there. I didn't stop at any of those. I left them for tomorrow. We got, by the time we got up this way, it was like pushing 4 o'clock. So a lot of people, actually one of the big lot sales that I stopped at, they were covering everything up when I came by. So I was like, yeah, we won't go there. But Danville, I mean, it's pretty weak down that way, to be honest. Like as far as there's not a whole lot there. Like
yeah, I when I was looking at the map, it looked really condensed in the area so north of Danville, south of Lynchburg.
Yeah, there's definitely that's what I'm seeing. Kevin said that instead of the 100-mile yard sale, they should call it the 20-mile yard sale. He said it's really like 10 miles outside of Lynchburg. That's about what you got. But the sale he put us on isn't a part of this. It's a community-wide sale that happens annually. So that's that one should. Yeah.
And how far away is that from us?
Maybe 5-10 minutes at most. Yeah. He said get there like 7:30 and we'd be good. So
okay.
Yeah.
So all right. So then I guess we can. What time do you? Do you remember the name of the church? It's the Alta Vista Church. Is that what you said it was?
Yeah. It's right down here. It's in Alta Vista, but it's called something else. You can't miss it. It's right on 29. Like in the morning, we'll hook up for sure. Like and get whatever. Like if you guys want to come over here, like where I'm at, around the corner. I'll send you my location.
Okay. So then we'll leave from here. We'll meet you. We'll go to the church sale, and then we'll go to the community sale.
That's the plan.
Nice.
Yeah.
And then from there, wherever the road takes us.
Yeah. There's till like probably 2:30ish, and then go hook up with Kevin.
We got a trunk. We got a trunk of IKEA bags. Literally, I lie to you not. I pulled up.
I believe you.
Yeah, I was filming today on my phone, and people are definitely like, "What's going on?" Charge them back. SPCA has a big sale at a school near the church. Yeah, I hit that one too, and I think that's the one that they were covering up when I came. Oh, man down.
Man down.
Hey.
Yeah, it should be fun. For sure. There's plenty of stuff out here. Kevin said he knows some places too for you, Tim, because he's like he goes. He said all I saw was glass, and I just walked away. So he said.
Boom.
He said that's not.
I can't remember. I'm pretty sure I brought a bag of newspapers. I can't remember. I did bring my black light though, so I'm excited. I'm going to show you guys. You guys get to see in the wild, like Cernoch. Cernoch's crazy too. I've sourced for Cernoch before.
Yeah,
we went to a flea market once, and like Cernoch got a radar. I tell you, we was at this one spot. First of all, when I rolled up on Cernoch was buying a tub of hats. He was just like, "How much for all of them?" I was like, "Dude." I was like, this guy. And then we rolled up to another spot. Cernoch just pulled out a plastic bag and looked inside the bag, and it was K-Product hat right there. I'm like, dude, what is? You got like a metal detector going on in there.
Yeah, but this guy, though, we would be walking by. Let's just see some glass trinkets. He's like, "Oh!" I'm like, "What? What?
Yeah.
What is that? I don't even know what that is."
Your excitement ever give it away? You're like, oh, I know I got something good.
I mean,
We're running up.
It depends. It depends because, like, a lot of times, like, I get excited, but like, they look at me and they think that I'm just excited because I'm a crazy guy with a beard, but they don't necessarily think that I'm like excited for the glass. But like, so it's difficult though because with glass, like, if some people who know what they have, it's hard to get a good bargain price on. You got to find the people that are just trying to get rid of stuff too. You know what I'm saying? So it'll be interesting. I'm on a variety of things. So like I'm looking for whatever is clever. You know what I'm saying? Like,
dude, the first sale I went to was before we even got in Virginia. It was right at the edge of the border today. So I get back there. And I mean, it's off the road, which is the kind that, and these kind of things, that's what I've learned. Off the road is good because it's not like, professional guys. So I get back there off the road and their stuff was blown all over the yard from where the wind had whipped. So I get back there and I'm asking them like questions. I'm like, hey, what about like, do you guys have any electronics? She's like, no, we sold that early this morning. And I was like, okay. So I hit them up on the vintage hats because they got a big barn down there by the bottom, and the dude's wearing a big Napa hat. So I'm like, man, I said, hey, buddy, I said, y'all have any caps, like trucker hats, like kind of like what I'm wearing? And he's like, I've got a whole box of them. And I was like, I'm sitting there like, okay. And so then he's like, now where did I put them? I was like, oh my God. So literally, here's that man's property, dude, with him. Like, I'm down in the barn with him, like looking around. Like, his wife's like, well, I don't know where you put them. And he's like, honey, I think I threw them away. Because I'm telling him, I said, I don't care if they got stains or dust, all that kind of stuff. He's like, oh, yeah. He said, those are some of those hats I had. He said, like, the foam was falling out of them. I was like, and he said, I think I threw them away earlier. So I was like, oh. Like, nothing worse than that. You build it, get built up just to get smacked down. Like, yeah. My wife got a couple. Yeah, she picked up a couple of things, and like the price, and I was like, dude, if he'd had them hats, because like literally, she was like 50 cents an item. I was like, oh my gosh, like, but there was nothing else there. some McDonald's toys. That was the only thing I saw. I was like, yeah, okay. I've been down that road. I've traveled that once before.
Is it supposed to be windy tomorrow too?
I think hopefully it's laying down a little bit, the wind. But it was whipping out there today, man.
Yeah.
It might defer.
I got to take you down to this one dude I saw, man. This one guy that I saw down here, one of these big field sales. He's got a semi-trailer out there, right? And he had everything. He was covering it up when I rolled up on him. And what he had left is like, I said, did you buy a pallet or something? And he's like, what, of drugs? I was like, what are you talking about? And I'm looking under his container. I said, look like dude just cleared a pharmacy out, man. Like, I mean, not as far as pill bottles, but like every kind of ailment thing that you could think of, like ibuprofen, like, tick bite. There's like totes of those things everywhere. Dude talking all squirrely too, man. I was like,
Ma Dukes is in the chat.
I said, man.
Hey, Ma Dukes. Hey, Sean.
What's up, Ma Dukes? Kathleen Kelly. For those of you that don't know, Ma Dukes is Kathleen Kelly. She said it's going to be windy all night. My mom sent me a picture of a tree that fell down across from her neighbor, across from my mom's house.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I need to check the little storm radar.
Oh, I forgot to text you, Mom.
We coming in on the slide.
I swear to you, Mom, we literally walked
Christine,
in the room and opened the laptop. So we made it. We're safe. Cernoch and I are here.
I can attest to that because I texted them and they're like, we're walking in right now. Cernoch, we're walking in right now.
Oh, man.
Kent wants us to ask you about about your $350 jacket sale, Tank.
Oh yeah, last night I sold a $350 jacket on Poshmark. So they were clearancing out these polo jackets at Marshalls, like end of season, $59.99. Bought a few of them, and this one guy, it was weird. Is on like this guy was texting me back or like messaging me back and forth on Poshmark underneath the thing. Hey, I really like this jacket. I think I'm gonna buy this jacket. I'm like, sure, great, fantastic. He's like, yeah, when I get the money, I'm gonna buy this jacket. And he had like 10 messages, just like boom, boom, boom. And he's like, yeah, next week I'm gonna buy this jacket. I said, sounds fantastic. I woke up this morning, boom, $350.
Boom.
This is super high.
Maybe he's just like hoping that you don't sell it,
Yeah, I was like,
I would have thought he was like, this dude's tugging my chain. I don't.
That's it.
Yeah.
I had a guy keep messaging me about that antelope skull.
Nope.
This dude's messaged me, I know, like 20 times. I was like, just buy it already. Like, I mean, if you're gonna, he's wanting it.
So what did you list it for?
He keeps messaging me like, I listed it for $220 plus shipping. Like the shipping I put on it, I think it's like $35 or something. So I'm like, we'll see.
You're gonna have to bubble wrap.
The guy at first he come back to it. He's like, "What's that little?" Yeah, you reckon? No, you know what's happening with that one when I put 35 shipping?
Oh,
it actually will probably only cost 15 to ship, but that's going right to the shipping station.
Yeah, right.
I said, man, I'd have $35 worth of bubble wrap on that thing.
Man, you know what? That's what I should do. I should open up my own shippings. Tim will ship your glass.
But I tell you what I did do. This is something that for me I think is going to be pretty nice. So I've been going in the shipping station. Like I only bring them like the odd stuff, like things that are like and then I got to buy packing peanuts and all that kind of stuff. I might as well just get them to do it. So I've been going in there, and now I've got to know the owner. So the owner buys shipping material on the cheap. So she's like, well, look, when I put in an order, if you want me to add anything to it, I'm like, yeah, matter of fact. So I'm giving her like the boxes that I use, hat boxes, you know, and the VCR boxes, like the 20 by 16 by 4. And she's like half what I buy them for. Yeah. It's kind of crazy.
Dang.
Ken says, Tim, the bubble boy killer.
I'm like, Tim, you need to remind me I need to get some bubble wrap.
I'll tell you what, man. I went through it. I don't know if you heard that story, Sam. I went through it with the bubble boy people, man.
Yeah.
They were giving you a hard time?
No, so what happened was I started getting frustrated with my small bubble connect because the quality started getting crappy. So, Bill recommended me to check out American Bubble Boy.
Yeah.
So I ordered the small bubble wrap from them, and I was like, while I'm here, I might as well order some big bubble just to see what it's like. It's cheap. It's, free shipping next day sort of situation. So I ordered it, and then I got it, and I was like, wow, this is actually really good. And so it was comparable to the other big bubble wrap that I normally have. Obviously not as good because that big bubble wrap is the best big bubble wrap in the entire world. There's nothing ever going to touch that bubble wrap. But I was like, this is something good that I can use, on certain items, that still has that sort of sealed quality. So I immediately ordered 2 more rolls of it. And so then that first roll ran out, and I went and opened up the 2 new rolls. It was completely different big bubble wrap. So I hit up American Bubble Boy, and I was like, what's the deal? You guys got me on the hook and bait. What do they call it? Hook, bait, and switch?
Bait and switch.
So they were like, no, all of our bubble wrap is the same bubble wrap. It all comes from the same warehouse. It might have just been sitting in the warehouse for too long. And I'm like sending them a picture. I'm like, dude, these are 2 completely different pieces of bubble wrap. This is what I do, guy. You know what I'm saying?
How long then that warehouse?
Then he was like, all right, I'll send you another 2, and hopefully I won't hear from you. So he sends me another 2. The next day they get there. It's the same exact bubble wrap. So then I contact him again. I'm like, look, you guys sent me the same wrong bubble wrap again. And he's like, it's not possible. I'm like, all right, dude. I filmed a video and a demonstration, packing demonstration, weight difference demonstration, texture difference, the whole works. I sent him the video, and he's like, all right, you're not crazy. It is definitely definitely wrong bubble wrap. But unfortunately, the roll that you got the first time was an anomaly, and that's not how our normal big bubble wrap is. And I'm like, great. So now I'm like, I have 4 rolls of crappy big bubble wrap in my basement, and it's just it's crazy. I was really stoked for a second. I was like, man, this is awesome. Good quality bubble wrap at a cheap price, fast delivery.
Yeah.
Too good to be true, man. Too good to be true. Yes. What's up, Harry?
Harry. Yeah.
With the Homestone.
We're gonna have a vicious team going out tomorrow. They're not ready for us.
Well, now that I got the American Bubble Boy website open, I had it open. I was gonna order. Now you got me all sketched out.
Now listen. I order it, and I'm just a novice when it comes to the bubble wrap. Yeah. But for the average Joe, hey, wrapping something up, not $350 glass vase type stuff. Bubble Boy is legit and ships really fast.
Yeah. That's what. Who is it? That's what Bill was saying. I saw him. He recommended it when I had asked, and he said it was really fast at least and really cheap.
It's good stuff. Yeah. I guess I think I'm near a warehouse or something like that. It gets to me next day.
Yeah.
I've ordered it twice. It's been there the next day.
They actually just put a warehouse in Indiana I heard too, like another shipping place there for you, Sam. It'd probably be like next day.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of crazy.
Sorry, I had to get an update
You
on the
can hear it
Washington football
as he
teams.
puts it in the box.
Washington football team's draft pick.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's up with my boy from Notre Dame, the linebacker? He was like the number one rank at his position. He's still on the board.
Still on the board.
Crazy.
Nobody wanted him.
So what do you're a Patriots fan,
I'm
right,
a Pats
Sam?
fan. Yeah.
So what's the how do you feel about Mac Jones?
Yeah. I mean,
Mac Jones, who? Mac Jones.
I mean, dude, we got a lot of work. We need a lot. We got our whole secondary is old and beat up. We need to plug up the backfield. We need some big guys up front. We needed somebody who can throw a football. I'd take Tom Brady back right now, but
I think everybody. It's amazing to me. Like they were talking about it. They were like, how did not every team in the NFL line up for Tom Brady last year?
Because, I mean, dude, he's like over the hill, according to statistics.
Yeah.
Who knew he all like just eating like tuna fish and a vegan diet and drinking water until you puke would be like the trick. It's like, you ever read his TB12 book? That was like his thing, like eating clean, drinking a lot of water, and stretching, basically.
Yeah.
Oh man.
With Brady though, you better get in line because I don't know how much he could take. Like,
it's listen. They said the watch out for the Bible Belt women. They'll run you over for a deal.
Yeah.
I think I've drove through this area, but I've never been like in this area, like south of like Lynchburg or like I haven't been out of Lynchburg or anything like that before. So this is new territory for me.
Yeah. I mean, I have before was picking like legit picking. Yeah. Before we actually used to camp, like when I was younger, like a kid. My parents, we used to go camping like up in Lynchburg area, like actually close to where out where Kevin's at. But
there we passed this one place on the road we were passing. It was like a sightseeing place where like you could just look out into the valley and the mountains, and there was like people were taking pictures out there and everything. It looked crazy. I said, we out here now.
I meant to send you a picture earlier, Cernoch, man. So when you first get into Virginia on Highway 29, there's literally a tank museum.
We didn't see that.
No, because he came from the south, North Carolina.
Yeah, near Danville, man. There's literally a tank museum there. I mean, it's massive. They have all these tanks in the front yard. And then it's like a big green warehouse behind it.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. I was like, man, but we were on it so quick. I was like, I can't take a picture. I'm driving. My wife doesn't give me the stiff arm on that one. But Harry said Lynchburg old glass insulators. Oh, Star City Picker says yes, and they do demonstrations sometimes.
Oh, dang.
Hey, now.
Well, it looks like you guys got an offensive tackle.
Yeah, we did from
Texas.
Oklahoma, Texas.
Yeah.
So I know Authentic is happy now. That he was really angry at first when the Eagles. Who have you ever seen two division rivals trade draft picks in the first round before ever?
Nope.
They got in cahoots to screw the Giants together.
I know, which is okay by me. I hate the Giants, though.
Yeah, well, they helped you guys. I mean, well, not you guys, because they helped Chicago Bears Bears got Justin Fields out of that whole mess. Miami did good too, Eric. They did good.
They got Jalen
Hey,
Waddell.
you know, talking about
That boy's quick.
interdivision stuff, though. You talk about that. I used to think for a long time, like the Miami Dolphins owner, like must be down with mac and cheese or something, because I mean he sends Wes Welker to the Patriots. Like, come on, bro, what are you doing? Like 2 or 3 times right in a row, he's like, "Here's our best player to our interdivision rival." Like, what's going on? But
We didn't pass any tobacco farms, but we passed a lot of wineries.
Oh, it's bougie out there like that, huh?
Mm-hmm. But apparently there's a lot of them out here.
yeah.
Virginia's
Down
a good place
the
for
way that
food.
I came up, there was definitely some. Like you see those old tobacco barns. I mean, if you had a like booth, or if you were still doing the flea market, man, those tobacco sticks are like that's serious stuff at the antiquing world. Like they make all kinds of things out of. You'll see them make those big stars for Christmas ornaments and stuff. Like they're big money.
Yeah, I'd
All
imagine
those
that there's
barns are full of
probably
them.
there'd probably be a lot of good, antique tobacco stuff around here. That'd be something to keep. I'm gonna have my eye out for. But you know me, if it looks old, I'm gonna pick it up at least. I gotta feel it. You know what I'm saying? Smell it. I'm not gonna taste it, but you know.
Give it
I
a
might taste it. I might be like, yo, let's see what year this foam's from.
Yeah.
Vintage 80s.
Sounds like an 83.
We just got here and we're live right now.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
It's okay, Josie. You want to say hello to everybody?
Like, y'all, this is
Hey, Josie.
this is vintage.
Hi, everyone. I don't know if you can see me.
Josie.
We can see you.
Awesome.
I feel like this feels like Inception.
All right, well, I will take your time.
All right, Josie's in South Beach right now.
Oh, dang. You behave yourself.
She's in hard.
I'm going to enter the Uber, and so I have to put my mask back on.
Okay. All right, I love you. You guys have fun. Be safe.
All right,
All
love
right,
you.
bye.
And you too.
Yeah, she's like, I gotta put my mask back on. I'm getting in the Uber.
Oh,
Partay.
So yeah, it's Josie gets to go to sunny Miami, and here I am in Lynchburg, Virginia.
you love it. Don't act like you don't love it.
I do. I'm not gonna lie.
Right? She's about to go out club, and you're about to go out to Ross.
Right? Oh, we in South Beach at the club. Yo,
We're wilding out in Ross.
You don't understand. This Ross is open till midnight.
Yeah.
Yo, that's so
Dude, we're
funny.
picking up
Last
very
call.
good
Ross
work.
is closing in 15 minutes. Last call.
I got you, Harry. I'll be looking out for those insulators for you, brother.
Yeah, Star City. I went on the way up here, man, because like I came up from Carolina, so I came dead up 29, like to here. So yeah, I was looking on the way here too, man. Like even when we were still in Carolina, I was like, look, is there anybody open? Like, what's going on? Because you start itching to go to a sale on the way to the sale.
Absolutely.
Right?
Listen, that's why I'm so glad that Cernoch had said the Ross is open. I mean, that's at least something, because I was like, man, let's keep our eye out, just in case we see any sales. He's like, I don't know, man. It's like 5, 6 o'clock at night. I was like, man, if it was me and I was a part of this sale, I'd be set up until that sun was down.
Well,
sun up to sun down.
Like if you go to the 127 last year when I was out there, man, till dark. There's people out till dark.
Yeah.
Because like in a lot of those fields, people are staying in their campers and stuff out there in the fields, and like they've got all their stuff set up out in front. So it's like,
Why not?
yeah, come on.
Like I really wanted my
Because
my
OSP
next
was
thing-
telling me, man.
No, go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah, OSP was telling me like when we were out there in Tennessee though, he said some of those dealers that come there and set up, like that's like most of their income for the year. They'll make in those 4 or 5 days.
Wow.
Because it's so like the 127 series, like there's tons of people that go there. But
yeah, we I want to get a chance to go to Brimfield at some point. You know, that last year before obviously COVID hit, Josie and I were talking about trying to set up at Brimfield, driving up to Massachusetts and setting up at Brimfield, because that for me is that's like the Mecca for me. Well, obviously, like I would love to go to 127 for sure, and we're probably going to go this year, and like this is going to be a lot of fun. And then when we go to the reseller rally, we're going to source the whole way there, which is going to be awesome. But Brimfield is like the Mecca for like antiques and vintage. Like it's like a week-long thing. It's literally a week-long thing, and there's just fields everywhere. But I mean, it's also a little bit more difficult to get, like good bargain prices, because most of those people are, professionals. They're dealers.
Yeah.
So it's a little bit different.
Hey, Star City, there is an estate sale in Chatham. I don't know if you mess with antiques at all, man, but there's definitely some there for sure. And books, man. If you got time to scan, I didn't have time to scan. I just grabbed what I thought was good. But there is tons old college books. I mean, like old college books before the number on them. Like don't have the ISB or anything on it. Is that what it's called? ISB? Is that
ISBN? ISB is irritable bowel syndrome. Oh, never mind. That's IBS.
That's IBS.
Yeah.
Switch those up.
Yeah.
Indeed.
That irritable bowel syndrome, though, man, it'll get you, man. It is not fun. We got you. What time you got breakfast there? We got breakfast at 6 a.m. Ready, rocking, and rolling. We're out the door. We're hunting treasures. Bacon, eggs.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Right? This is hot. They said hot breakfast, right?
I think hot continental breakfast.
Let's get it. I'm ready.
Fancy, huh?
Bacon, eggs. She said you could take it upstairs. You could take it to go. You could eat it here. I said I might take some upstairs, take some to go, and to eat some here.
No, it looks like it's supposed to be super nice
Dude,
weather.
I just got free.
Like super nice.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be good. I mean, that's what he was saying.
Yeah.
More people be set up. That'll be good. I will tell you this, man. I got a little overheated out there today myself. Like I was ready to crash when I got home or got to the motel because I was like, man, I told my wife I didn't drink enough water, bro. Like,
we should have brought a little mini cooler, you know?
Mm-hmm.
You got to hydrate out
there.
Did
you see anybody? Yeah, I've been looking at the Facebook page, Rick. That's where I've been getting most of my information from. Did you see any people selling food and drink out there?
Yeah,
I guess you didn't really get to see a lot of people.
No, I didn't.
They'll be there.
On the fields, I mean, I know there's people out there. There was one place like down south that I think it is the thing he's talking about, like the dog. They got like a dog park and stuff there, and they had some hot dogs out back. Kind of weird, like they got the hot dogs out by the dogs, but you know. But I'm looking at them, I was like, bro, like, you know, that ain't it. Like for me, when I'm eating street food, I want, like, you know, the extras, like not just, hey, we got Oscar Mayer over here that we pulled out the cooler.
Yeah, no. There might be some trucks, you know, some food trucks.
Yeah,
I guarantee it.
That's it. Justin, man, good to see you. Thanks for you got to stay hydrated, Kelly, out there. We don't want man down out there in the yard.
No cramps. No Charlie horses.
What are we gonna eat tonight? That's the question.
I don't know.
We're gonna eat before Ross.
Dude, I hit the Panda Express delivery here at the motel. That's what I did.
DoorDash.
Yeah.
Dude, there's a bunch of stuff down that way.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I might ride over there with you guys to Ross.
You got him.
I gotta learn your ways, man.
That's what Cernoch was like. He's like, I'm gonna
Yeah.
teach you how. I'm gonna
Yeah.
teach you how to RA.
Because I went to the Gaves. I went to the Gaves one time. The one time I found it, so I hit Cernoch on the IG, man. So I'm taking him around the store. I'm like, Cernoch, I'm lost in here, man. I don't know what I'm looking for. He's like, oh, go over to where this tag is. Go over to where that tag is. I was like, okay.
Because see, look, you have to remember too, like a lot of the retail arbitrage in my area, like I live in like a city, so like those things are heavily populated. Like I remember when stores first opened up, there was I can't remember if it was a Marshalls or a Ross. It was right next to one of the thrift stores I go to, and I pulled in the parking lot. I was like, damn, the line for the thrift store is crazy. Because, they're only letting so many people in at a time. And then I realized that was a line for the Ross next door to the thrift store. And I mean, people were out there for like 2 hours. I was like, man. But like this probably was like uncharted territory. This was in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
There might be gold in them shelves.
Yeah. I think the one thing around here, I mean, obviously being a big college town, like I'm sure there's stuff, like somewhere. There's got to be stuff.
Listen, you could throw me in the middle of nowhere. I'm going to find a bargain. That's what, listen, you got to make gravy with milk. That's what they say, right?
Yeah.
Is that a saying?
Make gravy with milk?
I don't know that saying, but I'm going to roll with it. You sound very confident about that.
Hey, I mean, down south, they got the milk gravy. I know that.
Oh man, yeah.
So they said them 7-Eleven chicken burrito is 2 for $5.
Listen. I eat a lot of 7-Eleven, but I don't eat burritos from 7-Eleven. I'll tell you what's funny though. I have come to a strong belief that the new era of donuts from 7-Eleven are quite possibly the best donuts out there. I'm just saying. These new donuts are baked fresh daily, right?
From 7-Eleven?
From 7-Eleven, yeah. So 7-Eleven got this whole new like dailies thing where they got the new coffee machine, right? I can go to 7-Eleven, right? You got to get a 7-Eleven app, first of all. 7-Eleven app is the best thing in the world. Yeah. Okay, I got my goal is to get to 100,000 7-Eleven points. Okay, so right now I'm at 30,000 7-Eleven points. Okay, so I'm trying to get to 100,000 7-Eleven points, and then with that 100,000 7-Eleven points, I could probably do free 7-Eleven for like, I don't know, man, maybe like 4 months, bro. But I can go to the 7-Eleven and get a large latte. I mean, you can make your own latte. Like it's like a machine. So I get the double espresso shot first, right? I get a large cup. I get a double espresso shot, and then I get a medium latte on top of the double espresso. So it fills it right to enough to put a little bit of French vanilla in there too. But it's a latte. It ain't like no just coffee and hot milk. It's a latte. It ain't no like latte, but it's a latte.
You're blowing my mind. You're blowing.
But first, 79 cents.
First off, you put fresh and 7-Eleven together, which I'd never heard in a sentence together before until today.
It's different though. It's different.
The only thing fresh I ever seen them pull out was like freezer fresh, the roller things. Whatever they drop on the rollers.
Dude, by the way, right now at 7-Eleven, if you have the app, between 1 p.m. and 7 p.m., you can get 2 slices of pizza for $1.
Bro, are you getting kickbacks from 7-Eleven right now? Yeah, you know that like well. I mean, I'm gonna go check it out now. And I also I really enjoy the way you say 7-Eleven.
Yeah, I will tell you, man. When I
7-Eleven. But listen, they show
you got to put the B in there, man.
7-Eleven. So they make cookies. They bake cookies and donuts fresh daily now.
Dang.
And so the glazed donuts are like they're plump, and it's just like it tastes. I ate a glazed donut today, the Hostess Joe, man. And I'm not, Josie, if you're watching, it was only because I'm on the road and I had, road diet. Okay. When you're on the road, it's like a hall pass for the diet. Okay. So I stopped at some place in West Virginia called Roku's or something like that. What's it called?
Rocks.
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 Yeah. I stopped at Rocks. It was either Rocks or Lust, the gentleman's club. So I was like, I'm gonna give it Rocks. Probably gonna be better during COVID. So I got some popcorn chicken with some rock sauce and
Rock sauce.
and I got, which was actually pretty good. It was only $5 for a large thing of popcorn chicken. See, I'm a bargain shopper. Okay. No, 7-Eleven and Wheaton don't be cranking like that, my dukes. I go to the one by the storage unit in Kensington. But I got the glazed donut from Hostess, and I bit into it, and I was like, this ain't 7-Eleven hot. This ain't 7-Eleven fresh. Nope. I need that 7-Eleven fresh glazed donut. It cranks.
What about
who was driving? Tank whipped.
Dude, I had.
We was riding. I was leaning back, and I drove 4 states today. I needed a break from driving. That's a good thing. Is like I'm always driving on these expeditions. I drove to Pennsylvania. I drove to North Carolina to see Eric. It felt good to not have to drive for once. So
It's
thank you,
exhausting
sir.
driving.
No problem. But yeah, it's crazy.
Now I want to go to 7-Eleven.
How would 7-Eleven stack
7-Eleven.
up to the Krispy Kreme hot and fresh though? Like with the
Yeah,
lights.
better than Krispy Kreme. And we got a Krispy Kreme. We got a Krispy Kreme in DC too, like an actual Krispy Kreme, shop. But these 7-Eleven donuts, they hit a little different. Like I don't know if it's a good ratio to dough to glaze. You know what I'm saying? And they're not that bad in calories. You know what I'm saying? Like because I like the 7-Eleven shows me the calories because I'm like, if I get 2 slices of pizza or if I get the boneless wings, the boneless wings might have a little bit more calories than the pizza, but the pizza got more carbs than the calories in the boneless wings. So I sit in 7-Eleven and I do some dissecting. I gotta figure out what's best.
I'm trying to I'm looking here. I got a few 7-Elevens to pick from. I'm like, yo, the gas station. There's a gas station. There's got to be a fresh, right? I don't know.
Dude, it's legit. I'm telling you. Listen, everybody goes 7-Eleven, get a glazed donut. But it depends because I usually
What
get
time? What time?
Exactly. See, I get there early. That's my first stop of the day. You know what I'm saying? Because the 7-Eleven is right next to the storage unit. So I usually drive from DC. I get to the storage unit. I load up the orders. I go to 7-Eleven, and I get a nice glazed, baked, fresh daily donut.
Oh, they're saying no 7-Elevens in Lynchburg.
It's okay. We got Continental downstairs.
That's right.
They're into the sheets here.
I hope they
yeah,
don't give you like one of those COVID breakfasts. It's like a paper bag with an apple and like a like one of those like refrigerator sandwiches.
No, it looks. I'm telling you, man. You look in the lobby in this joint downstairs. I felt like I was in like Silicon Valley.
Dude, when I went, this was like last summer. I drove some family out to Arizona. We hit up some nice places. There was one, but because of COVID, they closed down the lobby and they didn't put any love into that breakfast, So it was like cornflakes. It was like cornflake. Oh, we went to one place and it was like super nice. It was like marble floors, marble countertop. I got they're like, here's your breakfast. It was like a banana and an apple and like crackers with peanut butter. And I was like, yo, my nurse had better food than this in school.
Yeah,
what's going on, Sal?
I'll tell you something crazy, man. So in North Carolina, all the kids, like when COVID was going on, like everybody got free lunch. Like everybody got these bags of stuff. So my sister and brother-in-law both teach school. And they're like, man, he brought me these peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. He's like, dude, you got to try this. Man, I bit into that thing. It's made with sunflower instead of peanuts because of the allergy stuff. Dude, it tasted like, like if you ever eat sunflower seeds, like
I love sunflower seeds.
Yes.
okay, do you eat the hull?
No, so what I do with sunflower seeds typically is I just take a handful, well, a mini handful. Let's take a half a handful, and I just chuck them all in at once, and I just chew, and then I just spit it all out at one time.
Okay, so
I
what
don't go
you
through the
spit out
process
is
of like one.
Yeah.
You don't separate the shell from the seed.
No, I just chew it all
You
up at once.
really?
Spit it all out. Yeah.
Oh man.
So like those sandwiches tasted like what you spit out. Like, you know how the whole, like if you chew it all up like that, like imagine trying to swallow that with your jelly sandwich. Like,
Oh yeah, no.
That's what it tastes like. It tastes like the stuff's all chewed up. Like
That's crazy.
When
I like sunflower butter, but
extra fiber. Yeah.
When I was in middle school, and they had this thing called ISS, which was in school suspension, and so when you were in ISS, first of all, they have no windows in the room, and they put you sit in a desk and like this against the wall, and all you could see is the wall, but they would give you lunch in ISS. It was peanut butter and jelly with cheese on top. It was so trifling.
oh man.
So trifling. And then
That's cool,
what was it? Oh, okay. I had some stuff the other day. My Dukes, if you're still in the chat, what was it called? It was like a salted egg yolk cookie.
Salted egg yolk cookie.
Oh,
The name needs a little work, but
it was good. It was good. I think it was. I'm not exactly sure if it was Chinese or Japanese, but it was. My mom's friend she always brings over these.
I was gonna say, I was like, that sounds like a Chinese deal.
Yeah, she always brings us over all these cool
believe
I don't know any
Chinese
Americans
snacks.
that eat. Yeah, I was like, I don't know any Americans that eat salted eggs.
Oh, dude, salted egg yolk cookie, man! It was. I never had one before.
Yeah,
I was like, this is almost like a biscuit they eat in England with their tea in the morning. But
Kent's got you, man. Kent's got you. He's dropping a
There we go.
Believe.
what's balut? No, it's not balut. Get out of here.
what's balut?
It's basically a duck egg. It's a fertilized duck egg. So like when they cook it, there's like a half-formed, quarter-formed duck in there already, like a duck embryo.
Yeah,
it's delicious. You like visually, but like you're like biting it. Yeah.
Plus, it looks
it
like
expensive?
purple and black looking. Like
No, it's like it's like a couple bucks an egg around here, but you just eat it like a hard-boiled egg. It's pretty good.
See, I'm look. I knew my Dukes was going to get in with the ew on that one.
I've seen them, man. I used to go to the Asian market to get sushi stuff. Like back in the day, I sold food for a little while, and so I was reselling back then too because I found out I could go to the Asian market and get the stuff on the cheap, and then sell it to the restaurants that were doing that. Yeah.
I just saw what it looks like. I don't know.
You sounded confident before.
Look,
some of them, like what them 100-year-old duck eggs.
Dude, yo, that could just be like your own, YouTube channel thing one day. If you do, just reactions to you guys eating bullet, like
God.
No.
I mean, if you can get past the mental phase and just let it down the gullet, man, it's
gonna take me a while to eat a hard-boiled egg after that.
Looks like we have a spammer in the chat here.
Oh. Yes. Kevin said that Tracy needs to do a video making that.
Bullet. Ask it for a friend.
Cernoch is looking at it. Are you still looking at it?
I looked at it.
Yeah,
I saw Cernoch's face before he showed you the phone. I thought he was gonna yak all over his screen.
Whew.
man,
I feel like we were just on an episode of Fear Factor.
Dude,
Hey,
Hey, you know what? I thought the cicadas were coming.
what I thought too.
I ain't seen no cicadas yet.
Tomorrow there's just gonna be like a
That's-
freaking army of cicadas waiting for you guys.
That's what we're having for dinner tomorrow night.
oh man,
I mean, if you got hot sauce and Old Bay, I might be able to make it through.
Dude,
a lot of hot sauce.
it's an equalizer. Dude, just close your eyes.
Oh man,
May.
So it was
This
not
is
even
May.
there.
May?
May is the cicadas.
yeah. When that little duck feather tickles the top of your throat on the way down.
Ken, baby chicken cookie. Oh,
Oh my gosh.
How are your chickens doing, by the way, Sam?
they're good, man. They're getting big. You know, Eric lied to me, said I might lose a couple. So we played the probability game. Like I wanted 3, so we got 6, expecting that a couple will die. They all are alive.
Well, you got them in person. I got mine from the postal service. So
Yeah.
you know they messed something up.
Yeah. Well, apparently, like poopy butt is the chick killer. That's the chick killer. You know what that is?
Pasty butt is what they. Yeah.
I'm gonna call it poopy butt because that's literally poop. Everything comes out of one hole: the pee, the poop, and the egg. And if that gets blocked, they're in trouble. So you got to clear the vent. I think that's what they call a vent. Or
yeah, they do. They do. Yeah.
So I'm learning a lot more about raising chickens than I expected. We got an automatic door today. We got an automatic chicken door. So we'll see.
Hey, now you just got to set up the camera where you automatic treat dispenser with super chats.
You know, I was looking
When
at
you showed me
that.
that was crazy.
I was
you
like,
see
yo,
that?
What?
There's a chicken video, a channel of this guy who raises chickens, and it's like a live stream. And anytime somebody super chats, it drops a treat for the chickens.
Yeah, dude,
That's genius.
making bank, man. He's got like a solid 40 people watching that all the time, 24/7. Like,
dude,
what's going on?
I need to figure out how to rig one of them things up.
It's crazy. Yeah, I don't know how the guy does it. I mean, there's got to be some kind of rig. Send a super chat. Send a message to you.
I need one of those for me.
Just somebody super chats you to eat a bullet.
Yeah, and it's a fresh baked 7-Eleven glazed donut.
Dude, that's nothing. Like I'm with Kent. You know, super chat you eat a super bullet treat.
Hey, so we my oldest daughter Tori used to get Snack Crate. Have you ever heard of that?
Mm-hmm.
So it's like a subscription, and you get snacks from different countries of the world. Like you get a different one each month. So like we were doing this family thing for a while. This is before I was even on YouTube and ever thought about anything, but we should have done it. We should have just filmed each other. So what we would do is we would open each one and try it. Like everybody would try a piece of it. Dude, we got the crate from Japan. And, I'm thinking, I said, it can't be that bad. That stuff was nasty, bro. Like there's stuff in there that I was like, man, they had like salted black licorice.
That sounds good.
Oh, no, it ain't. My wife loves black licorice, and like she's like over there going, oh my gosh. Like it literally, like it has a thick coat of salt, like it would be like if you're gonna salt and hang meat.
Yeah, it's like cured. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that stuff was foul. Like, but everything, like you try one, and you'd be like typically there would be a lot of good ones, and then there'd be a couple that you're like, oh, that's rough. But that whole box, like literally everything you tried was just like, oh, like that shouldn't taste right. Like shouldn't taste like that.
I used to eat my boy when I was growing up. He was Korean, and he always had he'll always have some crazy Korean snacks. But I mean, I used to crush seaweed back in the day, but for some reason I can't eat it like I used to. I don't know if it depends on, it has to be a certain sort of seaweed, but I used to eat, or I might have just been, young and I might have been a little smacked, you know what I'm saying? but maybe that's why it was easier for me to eat the seaweed, because it was the only munchie around. But Josie was eating something the other day, and I was like, I ate it, and it was saltier than I remembered it as a kid. I used to crush that stuff like it was a bag of Doritos, man. But this, man, you eat one sheet and it's like, whew.
Have you ever had shrimp chips? Like you try them?
No.
You know what I'm talking about? Like they come from the Asian market. Like they're like
they call them prawn chips or shrimp chips. But
But the problem with all that stuff is it's so salty. Like it literally takes all the moisture out of your mouth when you.
It's the best.
Yeah,
so good.
Your taste buds change every 7 years. So 7, 14, 21, 28, 35. So I'm on my 5th taste bud. So that means that I got
hence the 7-Eleven
42. So I gotta wait till 42 for my next taste bud.
Yeah,
got it. I'll remember that.
While it lasts, man. Looks like donuts on the menu.
I was at some today, Jason, and these guys just got here, so we'll be hitting them all up tomorrow. I'm sure there'll be some footage coming at some point.
Yeah, I brought my GoPro 4. I think that's what it is. I don't remember what year that thing is.
Has it got the hand crank on the side? Like,
oh yeah, it is.
Hey,
Quattro.
That's
what you just start calling. I got the Hero Quattro. Oh, you don't got that?
I bet you, but
it's a ghost. It's what it says. I filmed with my phone today. That's all I did.
I can't do it. I can't film on my phone. There's no battery in here. Yeah, because I'm like, you gotta remember, I'm like, so like for me, it's just like I can't.
It's hard getting to that point, man. That was one of the things that was interesting with going with all those guys to the 127. Because I'll tell you this, man, like Rev and Nikki T and Old School Picker, bro, like they're rolling 24/7. Like their cameras rolling all the time. And they're picking like crazy. I was like, I don't know how, like you guys, I guess they got over the hump with it. Like they just, they're nonstop. At one point, at the last yard sale I went with those guys, Rev and Nikki T both had cameras. And Colton and Courtney both had cameras. I was like, dude, we're like 7 cameras deep rolling up in these sales. Like people are like, are we on reality television? Yes, we are.
Like we're on To Catch a Predator.
Yeah.
Jason says he went on Thursday and he took all the vintage hats already, Cernoch.
Oh, dang. Yeah, it's like, well, let's turn it around.
Wow. Oh man. Bunch of new people out on Saturday.
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm eager.
So that guy thought he threw them hats out. Jason just came by and sniped them. I know.
Yeah, and heard about how like Cernoch has the nose for the mystery bag of like vintage hats hiding under the table.
Oh yeah.
That the person was gonna throw on anyways.
Man, I'm fired up. I'm amped. I'm ready.
Yeah.
Like I'm telling you, I smell treasure in the air. I smell treasure in the air.
You got the spidey sense going on.
Like I feel like Rocky right now. Like I got it in my headphones.
That's what you're going to do.
My trainer. Cernoch is my trainer. Like, this is kind of a cool look right here that me and Cernoch got going on. Like, one in the foreground, one in the background. You know what I'm saying? Got the wood panels in the back. You know, like, man, we I feel like we film a music video
Dude,
right
you
now.
need to film like a Super Trooper skit. You know, it's like, you smell that, Cernoch?
Right?
Treasure.
Man, that movie was so good.
Yeah.
So good.
Uh,
Okay, you know what? My goal is to find. I want to find. This is it. Okay. I think we're gonna have to find at least. We should have put together. You know what we should have done is we should have put together like a scavenger hunt list. That's what we should have done. We should have put together a scavenger hunt list. Like, you got to find one piece of glass, one vintage hat, one vintage tee. You know what I'm saying? Like a Walkman. You got to find, you know, like a little bit of everything.
dude, I ain't seen no electronics at all yet, to be honest. Other than like the handset telephone, like, you know, that's the occasional router. I hadn't seen any electronics, man. Every sale I went to, I was like, what?
I'm trying to find me a red Batman phone, you know? It's vintage phones.
With the button, just the one button.
No, does the Batman phone only have one button?
But I don't even know if it has buttons.
The Batman phone? Or was it a rotary?
Yeah, but I don't even think it had.
I thought Batman was
the red phone with the plain face. That's like the you know, the code phone for the president. That's the one that's worth so much.
So Jason, what area were you in today? See, that's the thing. Like, nobody gonna be going for the glass like I'm going for the glass.
You need to find you some newspapers, dude.
I'm pretty sure I brought the newspapers with me. I threw like my like normal flea market kit in the trunk. It was my IKEA bags, my Apocalypse bag, my GoPro bag, and newspapers, I think.
Yeah,
Never
I think
know.
it's some glass. I mean, for me, I'm the same way. Like, I take it as a personal challenge to find something. Like, that's how it is for me. I'm gonna find something. It may not be what I originally went for, but I'm gonna find something somewhere. Like,
all right, so we're gonna do this.
This way too. No, man, we didn't start till we were starting tomorrow. Technically, I got a little jump start today, but nothing much. Yeah, he's up here too, Patriot Picker. Stop at the house days. That's what I'm talking about.
That's the big thing right there. The house sales.
There's a couple I drove off the road I never found, man. Like when I was talking to you earlier, Tim, and like the phone cut out. Dude, I'm going down some trail. I thought I heard banjos, but I turned around.
See, that's the one thing too about like these things. Like, it's all gut and instinct because there's not a lot of comping.
Nah.
The
The
house
church
service
sale
out there.
people don't want to carry glass. Gotcha. I'm gonna find everything. We're gonna pack that Malibu to the roof.
Yeah, Keon start on Thursday, hit the Blair's Church, Virginia Church Center.
Well, it's Saturday, so we're gonna make it
Saturday. Yeah, I like the individual. Like, that's one thing I have learned on going to those other big yard sales is that's every time for me that I found good stuff, it's off road, like out of the field. Like, you know, most of the guys in the field are dealers. Like, they have stuff. There's a guy who practically begged us to go to his auction tomorrow night, but I was like, nah. And I actually talked to my guys from Carolina because they were up here earlier in the week, and they actually found a private pick They ran into somebody and ended up going to their house and got a bunch of signage. Like they're into advertising signs. So,
Yeah.
Nice.
yeah, they actually went there, and he said after we hit that, we rolled to the house. Like we were good. Like we loaded the van with advertising, rode out.
All right.
Yeah, Blair's ain't as much further south than where Alta Vista. I went through there today. Big Steels.
All right. So what time are we getting up tomorrow? We're meeting at what time? Because we're getting up at 6.
Yeah, we could probably leave at 6:30. Be there at 7 when they open. Help people pull some tarps off so we can look underneath.
Yeah. I'll make sure to. Cernoch said he's gonna work. He's gonna use his West Virginia draw charm.
Oh yeah,
So we got that going for us.
Hi.
So
See it live in action.
I know you. Hey, did you see that clip of you singing that Paul had Gravity Goods?
no, I totally. Oh, Cameron, I've totally forgot to look at that.
Oh my gosh, man! It's you and Leroy. Got you singing the Kenny Rogers.
Oh yeah, that's right.
You got to know when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em.
So you can only sing that song with my head down and my chest. That's just where it comes from. Like if I do it, I feel like I can get more baritone when I go like that.
Yeah,
But when I'm up here, I can't do that.
You got to know when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em.
Just like that.
Cameron clipped him, man. he's like.
He sent it to me too, and I forgot to look at it.
Yeah, in his Instagram story, he goes, yeah, so I was going on this chat to try to get inspired to do some work, maybe learn something. And he said, this is what they're doing. I was like, that's funny. Hey, Kat, good to see you. Copyright. Nah, I think we'll be okay.
Yeah, nah.
They went on like a 5-minute singing session before. No problem.
Oh man.
All
All right, so I think we're gonna go eat
right,
because
cool.
I have I'm starting to get a little dizzy. It's been I've been on the road since like 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
Last thing I ate was Rocco's popcorn chicken. Is that what was it called?
Rocks.
Rocks popcorn chicken. And I need to eat something to get that visualization of that hard-boiled duck egg out of my brain.
One people open a 24/7. The only stand that's open is a bullet stand, and it's a Lynchburg favorite. Actually, you didn't even know.
That's funny.
It's like Lynchburg or like head cheese.
Oh,
I mean,
gosh, man. Ugh. Nice place on Ward's Road in Lynchburg.
but I hope you guys find a ton of stuff tomorrow.
Yeah.
It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be hella fun. Ain't
Ain't
no 7-Elevens out here.
It's funny.
I think I'm gonna give everybody a weekly update on my 7-Eleven points until I get to 100,000.
Yeah.
That's what you should do. You should put a little tag in your videos.
Just keep a little counter up in the corner. Don't like tell anybody really.
Yeah, then everybody will kind of be like, "What is that? What is he closing? What is he counting? Closing?" See, I can't even talk right now.
He says Sheets is closed.
Sheets is open 24/7.
Yeah. Yeah, I hit that Panda, man. I scarfed that stuff, dude.
Panda.
Yeah, Panda Express.
Oh man,
Panda.
It's right around the corner from where you're at.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let Cernoch pick where we eat because, like, you know, coming from a guy from 7-Eleven, I'm pretty sure I'll eat almost anything.
Well, we found out what you won't eat today, so.
No doubt.
All right, Sam, it is a pleasure as always, sir.
Yeah,
Good
man.
luck. Hope you guys get all the glass and all the hats.
Don't be a glass hat.
You guys won't go. You guys won't live stream at Ross.
Live stream at Ross.
Yeah, they'd be like, "What the hell are these guys doing?"
Yeah,
Yeah.
Just a little Paul Cantu vibes. Like talk real loud, like nobody's there. Like, yo, this is some heat.
Who's Paul Cantu?
Yeah, it's a YouTuber. I think he resells a little bit, but like he just rolls up into like Goodwills and he'll find like crazy stuff like vintage gear, and he's like, "Yo, dripping." He'll do the same thing in like estate sales. He's just like this like young hype beast kid. Like he vlogs everything, but he looks for the same stuff you guys are looking for. Crazy, vintage king. That's right. Watch him sometime. He's that funny.
I get the real deal from Cernoch. He'll tell me what the real deal is.
Yo, it's just like if Cernoch had a kid he didn't know about, and he talks like a hype beast.
Wait, Paul's in Houston? You might be my kid. I don't know about.
So you're saying that Paul merged with Joey. Bada bing.
Yeah.
All right, so we'll call you bright and early, 6 a.m., Eric.
Yeah. Hey, if you're serious about Ross, I might slide out.
No, we're 100% serious, right?
Look at him. He's like, "Where are my shoes?"
Yeah, definitely.
Where are my shoes?
Yeah, we got they close at midnight, so we probably take us 30 minutes to eat. So we'll probably have a good hour to 2 hours sourcing if it's good.
Oh no, we don't take that long, but we'll go through.
Okay, yeah,
Dude, you can eat in the car. It won't.
yeah.
All right, man. Good luck, guys.
All right.
Thank you, everybody who's watching.
Give me eat before they go. All right, guys. Well, we'll give you an update on the how things go.
Yeah, man. Have fun.
I do know that Jimmy has his show behind this. So,
Score 9 o'clock.
yeah,
Old
guys.
school flips.
Score 9:30. Yeah, old school flips. So make sure you go and hit that up. It sounds like we're going to do a little sourcing. So, we'll be catching you tomorrow, maybe. If not, we'll see you Tuesday. Thanks everybody for coming. Thank you for being here. Sam, as always,
Later.
appreciate it. Later,
Thanks,
guys.
man.